Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Rodney. I'm an aspiring dunker, and in this video, I'll be breaking down the approach mechanics and the drills that I'm doing to improve that, because that is something I've been struggling with as a person who wants to jump as high as possible, and my goal is to dunk the basketball. So I feel like this could be helpful not only to me, but I've seen many people struggle with this too, because I've seen many people. Okay, there are people who can dunk without a good approach mechanic, but most of them are tall. And if you're watching this and your shots, you need to have a good approach in order to jump high, regardless of the sport. So specifically for basketball, um, okay, tall guys can dunk, but just imagine how good you will be in that sport if you had a good approach. Just think about it. And in this video, I'll share everything that I know about approach mechanics, because jumping is not all about, it's not just about jumping, it's about what leads to the jump. So if your technique is good and you have a good, if your approach technique is good and you have a good amount of vertical, you're ideally you're supposed to jump as high as you can. So in this video, I'll show you the drills that I'm doing, and maybe you can implement them in your training and see how it goes. So first off, I'll start by breaking down the rhythm, which I talked about in the last video. So I'm just going to go through it again one last time. I just showed you some reps of what a good rhythm is supposed to look like in an approach. And when I talk about rhythm, and I say rhythm is your speed, your acceleration in your approach. So it should be slow to fast. And you want to start off slow, then on the last two steps you want to be as quick as possible so that you can divert all that horizontal momentum into vertical jump. So that was that was just what it's supposed to look like. And let me now show you the drills that I'm doing to improve that. Last but not least, I want to talk about timing. I think of timing as the angles in your approach. So when starting, you want to lean forward a little bit in the first three steps. So let me show you a quick example. Second, and I talked about this, you want your second last step to be as big as possible. Like it can be like two times your steps. That is called the penultimate step. That is where most of your force comes from. So you want to go as low as you can without having a big stride that will leak some energy and force, and that we don't want that. So just focus on getting low, lowering your hips. Okay, you can think of it like pushing your your third step, pushing it forward. So that you don't want to end up with a hop. Let me show you what a hop looks like. That is what a hop looks like. You don't want to have that, and that is what I see with most of our players. You want it to be a smooth stretch to your takeoff. Let me show you an example. Another thing is, in your last two steps, you want to, during the penultimate step, you want to have an upright torso, as upright as possible, so that you don't end up with a broad jump, and to transfer all that horizontal momentum upwards. And if you correlate these two things, rhythm and timing, you will for sure have you see a big difference in your jump. That was it. Hope you enjoyed the vid, and I hope it was helpful. Subscribe, comment, and let me know what you want to work on next.